yeah. I don't believe in destiny, I just
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Sobri bin Muhammad Ali and my matrix number is H2OB1233. Today I want to explain about overall the journal review. The title of this journal review is Business Model Innovation in Corporate Entrepreneurship. Exploratory insight from corporate accumulators. In this journal review, the researchers want to explain about the service development require different of approach to meet the challenges of the contemporary market and business model that involve market players in the process of the innovation that scope entrepreneurship. Secondly, in this journal review, the researchers want to explore about the understanding motivation and problem connect with a corporate. So, let's continue the issue and the problem of this journal review.
Hi, my name is BAHARUDIN. I will talk about the issue problem in this journal. The first one is human capital limitation, or we call it as a skill gaps. Limited perception of my employee were the first issue because some of the startup have to put much effort in convincing the people that the accelerator program present a huge opportunity not only for the company but also their work. So it will make their work more exciting and interesting. Second point is management practice related limitation. First one, conventional mindset and habit of corporate manager. This issue is the manager in the corporation do not accept the risk, and the manager also have typical very low tolerance for failure and mistake. Furthermore, time of processing and making decision had to be shortened because startup have to wait for the valuation for their pitch, and the company decision take a few months. It will make the startup run to the company. Next, the lack of understanding the corporate context by startup. This is because startup need to understand their consumer whenever the corporate engage in with the startup has our consumer, external or internal, at the end of the road. Moreover, the corporate also have to deal with startup who can deliver a specific business case because the program is not a purely research project, so they have to understand and it's do it effectively financially. Some of the startup only waste their time because they get a serial instructor who will apply anywhere they want it.
Hello everyone, my name is NONINORDIANA, I'm a Entreprenuership. My matric number has 20A1350. In this part of video, I will explain about objectives that we collect on this journal. First objective on this journal to explore the motive behind corporate engagement with the startup in launching corporate accelerator. Corporate accelerator are typically time-limited programs with a standard duration of roughly 3 months that conduct a selective admissions of a cohort of startup on a specific date. Corporate accelerator provide a various services like office space, mentoring, training, and networking opportunities. Second objective in this journal is to identify the corporate benefit and challenges of these business model innovations. Business models are defined as a system of interrelated activity that determines how the company does businesses with its customer, partner, and supplier. Somehow, it generally defined as a mature organization are experimenting with the new businesses model that are usually for large-scale businesses and are centered on open innovations.
Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. My name is AFIQAH binti ARIFFIN and my matric card number is H20B1435. Today, I want to explain about contemporary in this journal. So now, let me tell in this story, they have a 3 dimension in the key of organizational entrepreneurship. The first is innovativeness. some innovation build on existing skills that are successful in innovation to enjoy performance. After that, hard self-efficacy belief motivated ourselves and behave more likely to believe challenges are opportunities, more mastery experience, more robust our sense of self. Lastly, the mission in organizational entrepreneurship is growth mindset. Growth mindset can learning and excellence set a certain level with practice and percentage. The scientists also found that people believe their brains can grow different. In other words, we can cultivate a growth mindset. At the conclusion, the value of executive capacity is that when organization has some peer knowledge, usually externally stimulated organization that encourage and set about learning are very aware. They are vigorously looking for new ideas, having already established learning encouragement them to accept new knowledge or quickly execute thought. They see up the meaning of the connection. These organizations are far better at organizing new ideas that might lead to innovation. This encourages them to develop their understanding of connecting, integrating, and experimenting with this new knowledge. Next, I pass to my friend to explain about content in findings. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day I wish to everyone. My name is HAFIZA binti OTHMAN, matrix number H20A1853. So now I will continue to explain on the findings from the journal that we have been reviewed. Basically, there are 4 types of findings from the journal. So the first finding is about organizational framework of corporate accelerators. Based on the study, researchers found out that corporate external accelerators are time limited, while corporate internal accelerators have an open application approach. Both of these types of accelerators has unique selection, assessment, and also project-specific cooperation frameworks within a given project. The second findings is on motives of launching corporate accelerators. Since the study used qualitative interpretative approach, the researchers used in-depth interview and also focus group interview to obtain information, and the result explained that all respondents admit that startup accelerators were set up as a listening and monitoring device on the technological advancement in the market and also in the relevant sectors of industry. The third findings resulted on the challenges, and it is said that human capital in the startup business presents a number of difficulties. This is because of the inherent skill gaps brought on by the novelty of the event. The testimonial frequently highlight timing issues, a lack of basic skills and knowledge, and also the necessity of reacting fast to the market demands as the challenges in the startup business. Last but not least is benefits. The strategic advantage is the main benefit of the business, where corporate accelerators produce fresh market knowledge about customer expectations, business trends, new technologies, and competition. Other than that, the strategic benefits also concern on human resources and special competencies. Besides, respondents also agreed that the accelerator program helped participants to receive high-profile expertise. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to SHAZANA to explain on discussion and also recommendations from the journal. Thank you.
Thank you, Umi Hafiza. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is SHAZANA binti SHAHROM. My matrix number is H20A1566. I will present my part, which is the discussion and recommendation. To begin with, the first main point that has been found in the journal that can be applied to the corporate entrepreneurship is the business model innovation. In this journal, emphasis about a business model is a document that specifies some rules and procedures for how a company provides value to its clients. It explains the process through which a business modifies its business model in terms of business model innovation. These innovations are essentially substantial shifts made by an organization in how it provides new value to its clients by creating new revenue streams or distribution channels. The second main point is corporate accelerators. The journal review offers a theoretical perspective on how important corporate entrepreneurial traits influence the adoption of business model innovation that affect business model performance, and it is supported by empirical data from the newspaper industry. In these, corporate accelerators are necessary for business that wish to incorporate innovation into their business model. These companies must decide between developing their own accelerator programs in-house or contracting out the job to outside parties. Next, I will pass to the next presenter, AINUL SHAHIRAH, to present her part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is AINUL SHAHIRAH binti YAHAYA. My matric number is H20A1073. Today, I want to explain about the corporate entrepreneurship theory or concept, which is to identify the main weakness and a way to improve it in the business model innovation in corporate entrepreneurship. The main weakness that can be identified is the limitation of corporate skill sets, which is not effectively worked in the corporate accelerators. Corporate skill sets is related to human skills in the organization, and there is limitation of human skills in the company. It can be seen from the problem of timing and the lack of necessary competence. Indirectly, the company relies on the capabilities and the skills of the employees to sustain their market goals. Next, a way to improve the weakness of the limitation skill sets is to develop human skills through the employee training held by the company. This is because skills are important to imitate, implement, and evaluate the outcome of the employee in the corporate entrepreneurship, so that they will learn and experience it from their mistake. Then they bravely to face the challenge and difficulties in the future. Next, I will pass to my friend to conclude this journal review.
I don't repeat history and people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is NIZAMUDDin bin SHAHRUDIN and my matric number is S2A1929. Today I want to explain about my part, which is the conclusion of the overall of the research in this journal. So from this journal review report, we gather that the study's objectives were to uncover the factors that influence firms' decision to partner with startups and to investigate the advantages and disadvantages of this entrepreneurial process. The research analysis demonstrated a wide range of corporate reasons in trying to effectively partner with startups based on the triangulation of data and approaches within and outside of organization whose input influence were found. Furthermore, the findings demonstrate that the collision of these two different business model logics can be linked to the difficulties posed by the acceleration process. The planning orientation, management procedures, and human resource competencies are the topics identified issues. Additionally, the research of the advantage of corporate accelerators yields noteworthy contribution. The analysis found that the most significant long-term strategic benefits of the accelerated operation. Lastly, they start implementing changes at several levels inside the organization, including organizational structure, culture, new venture practices, quicker feedback, and agile decision-making, which may lead to modification of the current business model. I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go.